I don't care about that copyright claim today. I ain't making money on YouTube right now anyway, man. Let's go and take the hit, man. I gotta play the 50 Shades of Grey. David is a freak. I'm in the wrong color. Let me put in gray. David is a freak. A stone cold freak. Michelle, keep the family away. Okay? Ashley, keep your son away. Keep the family away. What's the fire chief name? Harvey, keep the family away. This guy's a freak. He may be my favorite character on the show. I like his actor, man. I like the actor, man. He's definitely playing that role. But I'm gonna put this on TikTok, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this song up out of here because them and their time limit. So I'm definitely gonna put this intro on TikTok. But welcome once again. Let me get out of grayscale and get into the show here. This is your check-in for Apple TV's Smoke, right? Episode 4. I wanted to go ahead and go into the next episode. I usually wait like 2 or 3 episodes before I do another check in, but I don't know. This might be a week by week if this keeps up. The show is, I don't know. It has the right flow. I'll say that. It's not going to hit you all at once. You will be waiting a little bit, but then when it hits, it hits. Because at the end of this episode, when we found out what streaking really was, I was like, "What? I never heard of this. This man's a freak. Keep the family up." But we gonna talk about David. We gonna talk about Freddie. His crash out is near. David, you had one job. All you had to do was pick that boy up from practice. We gonna talk about that. His marriage is crumbling. His third marriage is, I think this is his third marriage. Found out about a previous partner that he used to have, and these are the main things I'm gonna be talking about. As I said, this is not a full review. This the check in. We gonna get y'all up out of here probably about 10 to 15 minutes. We gonna see. All right, let's get into things, shall we? All right, so let's see who we talking about first. Let's start with Freddie. Let's start with Freddie. We gotta start out with Freddie. Of course, he did not see the email. He received the email, all right, but it wasn't for the job. It was had something to do with natural male enhancement. Okay, so yeah, Freddie's life is depressing, and he is definitely an arsonist. Because I said last episode, because I had this conspiracy theory that we didn't exactly see him on camera lighting anything on fire. Then we got David going in and out of his story that he's making up. So I'm still trying to see what was going on when Emmett was, I guess, reading his book or listening to his notes. He's like, this mother. So is he plagiarizing or something like that? I'm not sure. That's the feeling I'm getting. Um, and I'm guessing the scene in his books are gonna basically replicate what's going on in real life. So I guess you could say that. But I'm gonna get into the Emmett situation in just a minute here. But yeah, Freddie is on his way to crash out. In this episode, we saw he had a couple of jugs ready to go. So I'm guessing he's gonna burn down Coops. He's gonna burn down the salon with Brenda, right? I don't know, Brenda. You gotta put a battery in this man back. You go get that manager job. It's your fault. It's your fault. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh, and he went to go. I guess he wanted her to give him a haircut or whatever, and she said, "Come back after 5." And he didn't come back, of course. So I think he's gonna come back with some whatever's in that jug, gasoline or some type of flammable liquid or whatever's in there. All right. So other than that, not much to Freddy's storyline. This episode, it was sad, and yeah, the villain arc, right? The beginning of the villain arc. All right. Okay. Let's see what we gonna go to next. Let's go to. I'm gonna save Davis Freak off for last. Let's go to Michelle. Michelle, keep the family away, please. Okay. So during this episode, she's having this conversation with David. David's going over, his past wives. He had two past wives, right? And his mother, we found out she ran out on him, and they thought she was dead. So once I said this, the beginning of this villain arc with David started way before that fire, right? So yeah, we let's blame his mother. It's her fault if he's telling the truth. This guy's a liar and a plagiarist, and a freak, and a horrible stepfather. I'm thinking, last episode, I'm already thinking, I'm like, we this close to some DV action. But this episode, he seemed like he was trying to mend fences with Emmett, and all he had to do was pick him up from the the practice. But I don't think I'm done talking about. I'm finna move topics. It's finna move real quick. All right. We talked about that, and okay. I feel like the show is playing with this. Are they? At first, I thought maybe Michelle and David were gonna get together because it kind of seemed like they were kind of buddy, you know, friends with benefits type action. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if she was kind of messing with him because she was talking about her ex, which I assume is Steven, and then the guy she goes, we haven't seen in any type of relationship. So was she kind of low key talking about David? I was confused, but yeah. And then he was talking about you can come to my suite. And I was like, her old what's the word I'm looking for? Um, Unethical. Her unethical behavior. I would think she would go to see him just for fun. I don't know. Part of me thinks she might do it. But anyway, um, or was that a lie? He said he had to go to a conference. Was that? I don't know. What's the lie? What's the truth anymore? But yeah. So with that being said, we also found out we have a previous partner. So let's go ahead and get into that. I did see that casting in the notes when I watched Apple TV. So I'm like, okay, when we gonna get introduced to Esposito, right? So that was his past partner, but for whatever reason, the case is tight-lipped, and over a couple drinks, Michelle kind of gets Harvey to spill the beans, and whatnot. So we're getting closer to the investigation as far as what's going on with David here, and Esposito had the same hunch that Michelle did, which is David is the arsonist. So Harvey doesn't believe this at all. So yeah, his world's gonna come crumbling down when we finally do, when the world is finally revealed that David is a freak and an arsonist. You are a freak and an arsonist, sir. All right. Anything else I missed here? Let me look at my chat GPT notes. Um, I think that's pretty much it as far as her investigation. She's gonna be used. Okay, she be letting some stuff slide. Okay, okay, this is her brother, so it's understandable. So I damn near want to call her a dirty cop. She be letting some stuff slide. She went to this cockfighting ring that her brother's a part of, and then she got this idea to use tags off the chickens to put it in bags, and I don't know. I don't know. I was kind of confused on that part. I guess when he's supposed to pick up the bag, the clerk is supposed to ring it up, and that's the way to trick the arsonist. But if you know the episode, you know what I'm talking about. All right, now, uh, but yeah, we talked about Esposito, which I guess we'll see. They didn't say he was dead. They just said he wasn't working with him no more, right? So I'm assuming we're gonna see him because I did see the casting for that character. Okay, you had one job. You had one job, David. All you had to do was pick this man up from practice. And I'm like, okay, he's trying to, you know, uh, get along with the stepson and be stepdaddy of the year, right? I'm like, good for you. And then he said he got his feet propped up, uh, narrating that damn book, and his wife let him have it. She said, this shit is mediocre as fuck. So, actually, you keep the family away. Go ahead, pack up your bags, and get up out of there. But yeah, but you said it's mediocre, predictable, and yeah, yeah. Other than that, um, yeah, that's pretty much it with the Emmett situation. And we did see Emmett listening to Dave's notes, so he knows something about it. Uh, he copied off something. I'm guessing he plagiarized something because he's like this guy. What the hell? um, so we're gonna see what's going on later with the book. And Michelle took him home. Michelle took him home. So Michelle just dropped him off and didn't say nothing. I thought she would have dropped him off. Maybe went up, hey, I dropped your son off. Or did I miss this? I'm not sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into the last thing I want to talk about. David's freak off. This was random. Okay, he went to the store. He looked like he was, and this was another thing that's like getting on my nerves. Is like, is she taking him to? Is she letting them know her plans on purpose? Because I'm like, okay, if you suspect this guy and you giving him the rundown, I'm trying to see how this plays out because he's gonna be ahead of her every step because you're basically giving the arsonist your plan. But anyway, he goes to the store. He's looking at the bag of chips, or whatever, and then this random woman pulls up to him, and she's like, "You don't look like you eat junk food." And then this led into a freak off. She's chained to the bed, and I'm not sure how this is gonna go. So it looked like David got him a new side piece because she was into it. Not at first, but yeah, he had her chained up, and then he asked her, "Do you know what streaking is?" And I'm thinking, when you go out butt naked, right? So he gave a whole new definition of streaking. This man put gas on her belly, lit it up. She didn't get burnt. I don't know. This guy's a freak, but at the same time, like, dang, he might be able to pull all the freaks with that one. So, yeah. So he really knows how to manipulate fire here. But anyway, so that leaves off the end of episode 4. Another good episode, of course. But let's see here. Let me get back into here. That's gonna be it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let Weekend play me out one more time, man. Thank y'all for checking in to episode 4 of Apple TV Smoke. Let me know what y'all guys think down below in the comments. Are you liking the show thus far? What do you think about Davis Freak Off? And what episode do y'all think Freddy's gonna burn down the world? But other than that, that's gonna be it for this review. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, guys.